All right, so hey, people of God, this is Rashana B back with On My Way Up movement. And guys, I'm back with an awesome word. So I want to talk about this concept of what I've dubbed as self-inflicted isolation, okay? I've spoken about a God-sponsored or God-inspired isolation, the isolation that God puts you in to specifically prepare you for purpose, for destiny, to safeguard, to protect you, to strengthen you. He tests you. I talked about this, okay? But I want to talk about self-inflicted isolation, okay? And this is the isolation that we put ourselves in. We put iron gates around ourselves, a ceiling over our head. We basically put ourselves in bondage on the basis of bitterness, resentment, unforgiveness, strife, unchecked pain, unresolved trauma, okay, or unacknowledged trauma, resentment, okay, unforgiveness, distrust, suspicion, and I will go as far as to say paranoia. We've simply completely lost our faith in mankind, period, because we've had some bad experiences, or even just one bad experience with somebody that in the first place we never consulted God about. We never took the time out to discern them, or we were just not spiritually adept or mature, and we didn't even think twice about it. They seemed and appeared to be good people. They made us laugh. We have a good time, and so we invited them in. We selected them, okay? We allowed them into our lives, and then on top of that, we put our faith in them, too much faith in them, okay? The Bible says you never trust man with your whole heart, okay? Man is mere mortal, okay? Meaning we're fragile, we're flawed, we're perfectly imperfect. We're bound to hurt you. If you put all your faith or you trust us with all your heart, you will end up with a broken heart. God knows that some people never are able to repair or come back from a broken heart, okay? But broken hearts are because we simply forgot that this was a mere mortal. We trusted the wrong person. Okay, we casted our pearls among swine. And so now, under the guise of strength and independence and self-reliance, we have said, you know, I don't fool with people. I used to say, I don't mess with females. I don't trust females. I don't do females. This is the stuff that I used to say when I was younger. Immature, ignorant, okay, full of pride and arrogance due to bad experiences, okay? I thought I was protecting myself, but really this was just fear. This was me running. This was me afraid of being hurt or being betrayed again, okay? This is not the will of God, because I said all that to say this. Man is not meant to be alone, okay? If God put you in isolation, so be it. Ride that out. But I'm saying if you're rejecting help, if you're rejecting divine connections and destiny helpers due to past experiences, if you've gotten to a point where you're unable to separate who is good and who is not, you're in a bad place. And you're actually in bondage, and you're actually crippling your advancement, your progression in life, because God uses man to advance man. He uses man to advance man to help advance his kingdom. This is why he looked at Adam and said that it was not good for man to be alone. Adam never said that he was unhappy. He never said that he was alone. He didn't have a point of reference. He didn't have anything to compare to. But God in his omniscience and his all-knowingness knew that Adam should not be alone. And so he made Eve a helpmate, meaning we need help. You are not meant to be an island unto yourself. I was thinking about Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verses 9 through 12. People, go back and read it, and I'm gonna paraphrase it. It's basically saying that you need someone to help you succeed, okay? When you get cold, it's a blessing to have someone there to warm you, okay? When you fall, it's a blessing to have someone there that will help you up. Two are better than one, okay? So people of God, the Bible has made it clear, okay? We are his hands, his feet, and his mouth on this earth. And he uses people to get the job done. He used a woman to birth Jesus. He didn't just drop Jesus from out of thin air. He went to a woman and let her know what was about to happen. The irony of it is that Mary could have rejected it. She could have said no. What about the Shunammite widow? You know, what about her? What if she would have rejected the prophet because she got trust issues? Think about all the people in the Bible that got blessed because they accepted help. They accepted a divine connection. They accepted a destiny helper into their life, okay? People of God, that is a hindrance. Forgive and let go, okay? There is a fine line between trusting someone with your whole heart and not trusting at all, not giving anyone a chance, and isolating yourself. You know, it makes me think about Ishmael, if you go back and read Genesis chapter 16, it talks about Ishmael. Okay, God tells Hagar she has run away to the desert with her baby. The baby's crying. She moves the baby away from her and says, I don't want to watch my son die. And so God speaks with her and tells her, now, basically, I'm paraphrasing, now you good. I'm gonna take care of you. He's gonna be a mighty man. But he will be as wild as a donkey. His hand will be against every man. He will be hostile with all his neighbors. Okay, so that is basically a curse. Okay, and when you have isolated yourself, let's be honest, you are probably a hostile person. You are probably full of a lot of strife. Okay, I know me personally, when I had that attitude, I was full of strife. I was full of bitterness, okay? And because of past experiences, being hurt. Because I let the wrong people in. I cast my pearls among swine, and that is the consequence of doing that. That is the consequence of not utilizing the spirit or the gift of discernment when it comes to who you allow in your life. This is critical because some people never come back from just having a bad friend and a bad experience, okay? They live their life in just a closed up box in a cage, and they're not able to advance. You need somebody that'll hold you accountable. You need somebody to give you that extra push when you want to just lay down and give up. You might need somebody to financially invest in you, okay? To get to get your business off, okay? You might need somebody. You're gonna need somebody to help you publish that book, edit that book. You need the connections. You need people. Okay, so people of God, go back and just evaluate whether you're in a God-sponsored or a God-inspired isolation, or an isolation that you put yourself in. You deserve better, woman of God, man of God, child of God. You deserve better, okay? And you are somebody that, you deserve to have a friend. You deserve to have a support system. Not only do you need it, but I mean, it's something that you really want. Okay, unless you just want to live a defeated life. Okay, so people of God, I hope that this video blessed you. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, and tell me what you think about my content, and I'll be back with another word.